What is good, y'all? It's Ronald, also known as Youcapper from sportsmemo.com. Got my guy Chris with me. Chris be capping Monday. A smaller slate today. But man, first of all, how was your weekend, bro?
Good, Ronald. It's good, bro. Always excited to be on the show. But yeah, good weekend, man. I don't even want to talk about it. Like I got JayMoney always say, man, on to the next, bro. Baseball been treating me well though. Let's just say it's been treating me well, and
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
really
I'm
want to
talking
talk about
about.
it. Not trying to jinx myself, bro. Let's just keep going, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Is that positive energy? It was funny because you just mentioned Jay's name, but like I've also been a little bit superstitious about how I do things too. When you're on a run, like you kind of don't want to mess. You don't want to mess with things. So yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but yeah. So we got the MLB slate today. We're gonna run through probably three games, hopefully three games in about a 45 minutes time slot here. I gotta get into Sports Memo's full count at noon. So if you guys want to watch that as well, that's over on the Sports Memo YouTube channel. Let me fix this real quick. There you go. So first game up, we're gonna do Braves versus Phillies, and we're gonna go through it on the SDQL side of it. So let me share my screen real quick. And I know we were both looking at this one, Chris. So if you wanna start off, I'm gonna bring up the data here.
Yeah, Ronald. So I think one of the things we kind of chopped it up about this one a little bit before, but one of the
Yeah,
things that I didn't mention, Ronald, was, and I don't know if you saw this either, but and double check me when we get into the SDQL part, but the
yeah.
Braves 10-0 after a loss last 10 games. So not only do you have the 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 really good pitcher on the mound in Max Fried today, but you
Mm-hmm.
also have a really strong trend back in the Braves off a loss. So Mondays can be kind of weird with the travel. I know that they just had the long series at home over the weekend with the Angels, but now
Yeah.
traveling to Philly to play the Phillies, who have been struggling to score runs here recently. We got two left-handed pitchers on the mound today, so yeah, let's get into it, Ronald. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. So we're on spodevs.com. Again, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, the links are in the description below. So you guys can see the sites that I'm using. Spodevs is one of them. They have this part here where it's a quick analysis on the game. So obviously, Chris mentioned lefty versus lefty. We got Fried versus Suarez. Looking real quickly at how he's been doing specifically on the road, 6-1 on the road for Max Fried and the Braves here on the road, 2.51 ERA. He's going pretty deep into these games on the road specifically. If we look at the evening matchups as well, 12-3, 2.46 ERA. Current form 2-1, 2.5 ERA, going like pretty much averaging 6 innings. So if we're looking at the first five of the full game, that's something to note as well. If we're looking at
Wink, wink, Ronald. Wink, wink. First five.
that's what I'm talking about. And then you look at the Suarez side, 10-6 there. He's been getting a lot of run support. Last three games, 2-1. You can see that gap right there, 5.67 versus 2, allowing just 2. At home, 3-5, 5.15 ERA on the evening games, 4.3 ERA, 8-5 there. A little bit of a difference as far as the totals. Most of the time he's going under here at night, but then over on the road games. Here, majority just going over on the Suarez side. We're looking at the bats here. The Braves hit lefties on the road a lot better than they do against righties, so that's really strong. That's some strong information right there. On the other
Mhm.
side, Phillies hit lefties less than they do against righties at home, and the bullpens. You got the Braves with the huge advantage on the road home splits there. So I mean, just looking at the quick analysis, it looks like a Braves spot for me, and we're looking
Right.
at the
Then Ronald also take into consideration last five. I know it's one
oh
of
yeah,
my
last
favorite
five, yeah,
things to
that's right.
check out
Yep,
on sport
there you
on
go.
Sportdesk, right? Last
Hmm.
five, you see that Phillies total runs versus lefties. It drops even
Yep.
more, right? So we were looking at 4 runs. Now we're under 4 runs versus
Mhm.
lefties, specifically
Exactly.
last five. So
Yep, that's a good way to look at it as well. So let's go to this is givemethedog.com. This is where we start running the queries. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So we're gonna bring in K rate versus lefties. So Tease, sorry,
TC
just
does,
looking
I think.
at Tease. It doesn't do a K rate specifically. It does average strikeouts though. So if you're looking at the percentage, I would say like what is that one site? Now I'm blanking out, but
Baseball Savant.
yeah, Savant, yeah. Team equals Braves.
What up, Prop? I see Prop got in the chat. What up, Sid? Tease. What's going on, yeah? Mitch always here, bro. Mitch be here before we get here. Shout out to Mitch.
So yeah, man. Thanks, Chris, for looking at the comments there. While I try to get this up. All right, so specifically Braves with Max Fried, 14-5 straight up on the run line here, 13-6. If we look at first 5, 10 and so 13-6 right there on the first 5 run line, regardless of whether or not they're the dog or the favorite. Here's the under here in the first 5 as well. Looking at the gaps here in those games, about a 1-run gap there in the first 5 innings. 1 run there on the 1.3 runs on the full game, and you can see like a huge run.
A lot of W's, yeah.
Huge run of W's there.
What is that? Is that just free starts in general?
It's just free starts in general. So let's look at him on the road.
Oh, I like it. That first 5.
There you go. There's that first 5 there. Yep. And then even on the full game here, 7-0 on the run line. The one thing is they were a dog here, so he covered that. But what it doesn't tell you is sort of the line, average line. Oh, actually, it does right there. Average line there. So
8.5, right? 8.56.
Yep. There you go. So, and if
while you got that up, Ronald, one thing I'm using to one of the decisions that I one of the key pieces of information that I'm using to take first 5s, just for the viewers, and I know a lot of people in here. Oh, my guy Finesse in the building.
Finesse is here.
One of the key pieces of information, Ronald, is right there on the screen. You see first 5, and you see that the Braves, he's getting three runs as run support in the first 5, and only giving up about 1.43. So when you look at the first 5 and you see a 0.5, they've been covering that recently, and the average cover that.
Yeah.
Finesse just put Fried is 9-1-1 last 11 first 5s. Hey, Finesse, hey, you don't gotta tell me, my brother. I told Ronald let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I saw it at 130, and that's what we capping right now. We just going through it completely.
Yep. All right. So we have a lot of support here on Fried, especially at home. Both on the full game and the first 5 run line. To be honest, I think they're either way there. And if we go, let's look on the opposite side, right? We want to see how they do there on the Philly side. And that's Suarez there. So they've actually been winning a little bit here on the previous games. Let's see how he does on the road. All right, at home, right there at home.
At home, yeah.
Yeah. So, oh my God. So, a lot of those W's are coming from So that means if we go home, we're on the opposite side here. So the first 5, there's the first 5 there, 1-7. So yeah, definitely the first 5.
We got 5 straight losses against the full run line, Ronald. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I had in my notes.
First one, so that's both ways right now. Looking at, you can probably go either way, first 5 or full game. I know you guys like the first 5 a little bit more. It sounds like you and Finesse. And I probably rock with that too. I don't see why not.
Yeah, Finesse also said Ronald Fried only allowed 1 run on average last 11 first 5s.
Yeah.
That's Dot in the building. What's up? That's that.
Yeah.
And T, that's what I was looking at. 2 Braves first 5 minus 0.5.
Yeah, let's look at I think I'm gonna rock with you guys. I don't know. Maybe I might go. You know how we used to do what did we do in the NBA? Nah, you know what we used to do in the NBA when we got like first quarter, first half and full game. What is that, a trifecta? You know what I mean?
Trifecta spot.
Yeah, this is our version of the trifecta spot here. Take the first
RC,
five.
some of these books, RC will have like they'll have like a first 3 innings. Shout out to Caesars. I know Caesars has first 3. Check the first 3, first 5, full game.
Yeah. Shit, we might have to do that. All right. So yeah, let's look. So that, I mean, I think we're pretty solid on this one. I think we're gonna look at the Braves here on the run line, first 5 or full game.
Nice little bounce back spot for him today.
Exactly. That was gross yesterday. I don't want to talk about it. All right, so going back to the chat real quick. Jeffrey posted KC full game under, first 5 under, utility do full game over. Just making sure. Oh shit. Yeah, sorry, that's a typo. Yeah, so these are the 6 and 1 is to the under. So that means 6, 0 and 1 to the under. You're correct. Not the over. I'll have to fix that after the show, Jeffrey. I'm sorry about that. I've been trying to rush on the trends there. Real quick, yeah, we can go on that real quick. Finesse, I'll show you guys how to write that. Yeah, so this is.
I looked at that, Ronald. I didn't write that stat down, no. But that's how. And double check me, Ronald, to see if I was right about the Braves off a loss winning 10 straight. Yeah, I think I got it right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 10 straight wins off of a loss. Okay. Yeah, and we could just what we can do right now is we'll pull in June 19th. But they're in the first 5, 7 and 3 on the first 5 run line, if that's what you're asking.
7 and 3 on the first 5 run line. Ooh, yeah. Okay. What is that? A 2.2 run differential in the first 5?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Either way, though, I feel like this is. I mean, I just feel like this is a good spot, basically especially with Max Fried. So if we look at, let's see if any of those were Max Fried. Oh, there you go, 2-0. So when it's free, there you go. So there's that support there.
Bang bang.
5-3-9-1. There you go. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I think we're good on this one.
Yeah.
So the next one is Royals and Angels. I think someone just mentioned something about Royals and Angels. Oh, there it is. Royals money line, Astros. Okay, yeah, we're about to look at Royals.
Yo, that's exactly what I just talked about. See, that's what we was talking about right before the show started.
Right before the show,
LJ, bro. Yeah, I said, Ronald, we got to talk about these games, bro. That was the first 3, though, right? Well, you said the Royals, I said the Astros, and the
you did the Astros. You said the Astros. Yeah, exactly. Those were the games you brought up. All right, so let's look at Angels, Royals. Where are we at on time? All right, 13 minutes. Oh, we're good. All right, so we got Syndergaard and Greinke here. And righty versus righty. So looking at the starter analysis here, Syndergaard on the road, he's been struggling. 1-5, almost a 6.0 ERA here. Run support almost non-existent, 2.17. Greinke at home, basically the opposite of Syndergaard, 5-2, 1.86 ERA. Not getting like amazing run support there, but sorry, the mailman just came here. I'm looking at the window. And then on the opposite side, allowing just 1.57. If we look at the home road splits here, for the batting perspective, average runs pretty similar here, but the Royals batting average a little bit higher. Bullpen wise, Royals struggle on at home with the bullpen there. And I know you like the last 5, so you can see average against righties in the spots hitting even better, but the run support's still not there. It looks like a lot of these are due to the walks. 4 walks. They're getting
that's a lot of walks.
Yo, they're striking out a lot here. I don't know if you guys are looking at
I don't think I ever saw a 12.6.
Yeah, 12.6 is actually a lot.
That's crazy.
And in general, they strike out a lot anyway. So, all right. So from that, I mean, I think from a starter perspective, we want to look towards the Royals here. And then also the fact that they don't get a lot of run support is leading me also towards the under. So let's look at the Royals here.
They said they juiced KC pitcher line. That makes sense.
Oh,
I'm loving the Royals in some way today. Yeah, Finesse said he gonna be on the Royals too. He just don't know how yet.
All right, so the Royals at home, and let's get Greinke as a starter. So this is what I was looking at as far as the under. I think I posted this one as a trend to the under, and Jeff mentioned that earlier. So 6-0-1 to the under. The only one that got the push here was against Giolito and the White Sox here. First 5, looking at the total runs. I mean,
it's like 3.
Opponents,
is that 3 combined? Yeah, yes, 3.
3 here, exactly. 1.57 full game. Combined, exactly 3 runs.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the first 5 total is 3.5. If I'm not mistaken, I think I looked at that.
I like to catch that at 4. Let me check it real quick. I'm gonna check too.
And then, so the Royals
it might be higher. Ronald. I'm seeing.
Sure?
I think so because I see the full game at 8. So most of the time, they take it and put it at half. Let's see.
For some reason,
I can get it at 4. I can get it at 4, Ronald. I'm probably about to jump on that.
Man, let me look at my book real quick because
yeah, check that joint out. I'm definitely seeing 4.
Sorry, guys. I don't want to miss a number if I have it available. You guys shouldn't either.
Exactly. I hope everybody checking their book.
Royals. Oh, it is at 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me just let's go through it real quick, and if it's still there, I'm gonna get it. So first 5, so 0-6-1 to the under. You can see the full first 5 3. There's your Nerfy stat. Finesse 6-1. Sorry. Well, whichever way you want to look at it. 6-1 on the Nerfy, 1-6 on the Yerfy, if you want to say it like that. So that's that there. The runs there. I mean, you're seeing not a lot of runs on that side. If we look at on the Angel side with Syndergaard.
Your boy's in the chat, Ronald.
Oh, sorry. I
probably ain't brought up yet. No. You
oh my God, these mothers. They're here.
Yeah, I'm monitoring the chat for you.
I know S. likes messing with these guys. All right,
S. said under Royals game, Greinke is 7-0 to the under at home according to some trend I saw recently.
Yeah.
So if we look at Murphy in the Rays game,
Syndergaard in general, he goes to the under just because they don't get a lot of run support. So that's just Syndergaard as starting with the Angels, and if we go on the road, I mean not that many. The sample size isn't huge, right? 2-3-1, 2-3-1, 1-5. So this is why I was looking at the Royals on the money line because it's actually not priced too high because it's -110 both ways. And you've seen already how Greinke does at home versus how Syndergaard here does on the road. This here is the part that's kind of funky, right? Because the first 5 is over 4 here on the average, but most of the damage is done against with the Yankees, right? That 1-9 there. If you look at the rest of them, 2-2, 4-2. I mean, you're not seeing that many runs to be honest, like overall.
Yeah, we don't think the Royals are going to score because I'm pretty confident in the Angels not scoring, right? So as long as we don't think the Royals going to get too hot, you see Finesse.
Oh my God! There you go. All right. All right. So that's that. I mean, 5 straight losses as well. So that's I can go either way, really, to be honest, right? I mean, you could do first 5 under team total on the Angels, full game under on the Angels, probably money line on the Royals. There's a lot of ways to look at this one.
Yeah, what do you feel like is more support on taking the Angels team total first 5 under?
So there's that first. All right. So if we look at the first 5 under right there, 1.17. That's just on games that Syndergaard starts, right? So if we look at just in general, this is where things got confusing for me earlier. When not confusing, but just like it mixed me up a little bit, and why I'm probably leaning towards the money line instead of the under. Because if you look at them on the road in general, right there's that right there, over 4. And then if you do that, there's a dog. They're not even a dog, but if they do against starting right-handed pitchers, there's that 2.09. That's above, right? That's above the 4 first 5, but still under the 8 full game.
What if we tried to minimize it just a tad bit more, Ronald, by bringing in like a never mind, because Greinke ERA is horrible. Never mind.
It's over 4. It's over 4.
It's like over 4.5. So never mind.
Yeah. So what we can do right is look at similar lines. So if we just click on the line here, I don't know if you guys know this, but on Give Me the Dog, you can click on stuff and they reorder, right? So we go on the line here, reorder the line, and see where that outcome is, and we can look around it.
Yeah, it's even. Right? It's 110, right? 110 either way.
Yeah. So we got that 110 right here. And then to the 110 here. So if we look just right in this area here, you've seen a whole bunch of L's. And that's the reason why I was looking at the fading the Angels. So just like looking at similar situations, right there.
Damn. Yeah, that's a strong ass block of trends right there.
Yeah. And if we look at the 8s, like the just total wise 8s, 8.5s, things like that, you're looking at a lot of L's as well. Yeah, a lot of L's right there. So 8.5. Yeah. So that's me. I'm liking the Royals money line on this one.
Yeah. Ronald Finesse said the Angels have been so terrible versus right-handed pitchers, especially on the road. Last 30 days versus right-handed pitchers at home, 1.83 batting average and a 58 WRC plus.
See, that's why Finesse is our partner.
Right. I know, right? Hey, Finesse, make sure you drop all these trends in Chalkboard.
Chalkboard, yeah. All right, so I like Royals full game money line. What are you thinking on this one?
Yeah, I couldn't look off. It's hard for me to back the Royals at times, but just because they just take days off sometimes. But I do like them in the spot. Syndergaard has surprised. He can surprisingly just pitch his ass off every now and then too, which makes me look more towards that under on. I was looking at, not to take up too long because I know we probably want to transition to the next game, but that's what I was in the middle of bringing up. Team total first 5 for the Angels. Even though I know we saw some 2s in there, I feel like Greinke should be able to hold them.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what confused me, right? Is just as far as in general how the Rangers hit against righties on the road. But like he said, like Finesse said, like if we're looking at the last 30 days or whatever, they're not hitting well. So I mean I could see the team total under on that side as well. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, the Angels team total under 1.5 first 5 is plus 120 right now. I see it on DraftKings.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's rare though, Ronald, that I'll take a team to go under 1.5. I just feel like most teams can get to 2. I know a lot of teams don't, but I need like an elite level pitcher to feel like I want to take an under 1.5. Shout out to Sandy Alcantara yesterday. I took the Pirates team total under 1.5 first 5 in that cash, but I wouldn't put Greinke in the same category.
Yeah. I mean,
Angels just are horrible. That's all.
I haven't placed the bet yet, but those are these are the 3 ways that I would look at it. It would be either be Royals money line, the full game under, or some team total under on the Angels. Those would be the ways that I would do it.
Yeah, I don't think the money line's a bad look, Ronald. Did you check into bullpens?
Yeah, the bullpens. So the bullpens the Royals have been struggling on the bullpen side. See right there. So
does that make you think if it's a pitching duel that Greinke could outduel Syndergaard and the Royals would be
how
able to
deep does Greinke
score?
go? Greinke goes first 5. So what is that first 5 on this side? Greinke 4-1.
So altogether, what's that? 5-2 and 5-2. Yeah, 5-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, you know me, Ronald. I especially when you said the bullpen isn't the greatest, like that. That's gonna keep me further off of the full game money line.
Yeah.
Not that they can't win, and they probably will, right? Like,
all right. Well, we'll come back to that. Those were the ways that I was looking at it.
yeah.
Full game money line, team total under 3.5 Angels. Yeah, 1.5 on the first 5 is kind of crazy. But I mean, like just looking at this, I feel like it's look at the number of runs here on the opposite side. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1.
That's my point. So my favorite look, like I said, I know some 2s, but that first five, I think the Royals, I think Syndergaard could pitch well too, and we could get it under 4, especially since you started 3.5 earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, that one's tough. All right.
Yeah.
We can go in so many different ways on this one. But okay. All right, we'll come back to that and see what we come up with. You guys in the chat, let us know what you guys are on.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, banner. All right, so next one is the Dodgers and Nationals. I think that's the last game of the day. Paulo Espino and Gonsolin here, 1-6 for the Nationals. Espino 14-3 here with the Dodgers. Definitely the opposite sides of the spectrum here as far as starting pitchers.
Which is why the run line for the first 5 is 1.5. And I think they're minus 320. I think they're minus 320 when I check the money line.
Let me see some real quick. Dodgers. See my book, and it's because I'm limited. My book on the run line, they don't adjust it off of the -0.5. So mine is -0.5, -175 for the first 5 run line.
Jesus.
Yeah. Let me see, what's the full game, man? -145 for the full game. All right, so we look at this. Obviously, Gonsolin here. The Dodgers have the starting pitcher edge here. If we look at home run splits on the bats, so they actually do a little bit better against righties on the road. And Dodgers here pretty much even, regardless at home. Righty versus lefty. Bullpen, that's where the Nationals struggle there. Last 5, man, they struggling. And the Dodgers are putting up a good amount of runs.
Yes, they are.
Bullpen wise, Dodgers
bullpen have been doing really, really well until yesterday. They couldn't get that final out to save their life. they had to change some things up. Buddy guy, I forgot what his name is, but Buddy, heavyset guy got the 2 outs, and then they couldn't get the 3rd out. So, yeah. He ended up giving up. What was the final? It was 4-0. No, that wasn't yesterday. I think that was the day before yesterday. It was 4. Or was it 4-0? No, yeah, it wasn't 4-0 yesterday because Kershaw got beat up yesterday. But day before yesterday, it was 4-0, bottom of the 9th, and I think they ended up winning the game 4-2 because they gave up 2 runs and had the other 2 in scoring position.
Yeah, I think it got scarier early, but then they ended up taking over towards the end of the game. On the second half of the game. All right, so we're looking at Tony Gonsolin here, 14-3 straight up, like we mentioned earlier. First 5, if we're looking at the money line, obviously you don't want to do that at -300 or whatever it is. But I think we wanted to try and focus on the run line or the total here, right? 12 and 5 to the under here. The run line 11-6. If we go to home,
even better.
Even better here. 8-0 straight up, 7-1 on the run line, 6-2 to the under. So that's 25%. And you can see that gap right there. So even at the what is that first 5 run line that you have? Minus one and a half?
1.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't take it specifically because of that stat right there. Because if he
That's
just so happens to give up 1 run, and the
Yeah.
Dodgers are lackadaisical like they sometimes are until the 6th inning or the 7th inning when they score 4 or 5 runs and then they put the
Yep.
game away. I
Yeah.
don't know. I couldn't do it. And then if you look at the Espino guy that's starting for the Nationals today, he does have an away dog victory, and I think it's only a 3-game sample size, but he does have an away dog victory. Of course, it's not Dodgers level, competition, but he did have one of those too. So
Yeah. Man, shout out to the chat, man. You guys are killing it right now.
yeah, Vanessa,
There's just so much stuff to keep up. Glad I have Chris here to catch those 6 inning
Hey,
goats.
Finesse, can we look at that? Can we look at that real quick? They are the 6 inning goats for sure. Finesse put in the chat fade the minus 300 line. So can we see what the Dodgers records are? What the record is?
You know what? I actually saw that not too long ago. I think it was my less than or equal minus 300.
I haven't checked it.
It was like last week or whatever.
Oh, yep, fade that. You're right, Finesse. 42% is not a great win percentage. 3 and 4. And just so happened they probably will win today just because of the Nationals, but
there's the under there.
Take it.
5-1.
Oh, they 1-5. And if you go back to the away favorite, I mean to the away home stats for to the Gosling home stats, I think there was the lack of run support.
Oh, Gosling home stats. Okay, right there.
Yeah, Gosling home stats. Yeah. I think the lack of run support was there. Can we look at that one more
time? The biggest one right here is 9-1. Here.
That's 4 straight unders. He's not getting a lot of run support. Now granted, like those are Snell's not the greatest pitcher. And they did score 5. Yeah, I couldn't take an under right now just because the Dodgers bats are hot. They've been able to score.
What about the team total under on the national side?
That's what I told you I was looking at. I think they probably only
are they 3.5?
Probably not. Let's see. Team total. I would look at first half.
Oh, 2.5
full game. Yeah.
They're at under 2.5 full game.
Yeah, I see it 2.5. Yeah.
That's plus 110.
I see it at plus 114.
And then the first 5 under.
It's probably only 1.5, and it's probably it was Super Juice. It was like minus 140 is what I saw. I looked at that earlier. That was what I was looking at. You see it?
Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Minus 135 under 1.5.
You see 135? I saw 140.
Yeah, minus 135.
I don't think the Nationals scored 2 runs in the first 5. I mean, we gotta look. Yeah, you see that one. Right, that's my point, Ronald. Like that's a 0.75 and Gosling starts at home, bro. Like I just don't want to lay it like that. Oh man, that's a lot of juice. I mean, I probably
let's look at it. All right, let's look at the national side then real quick because we were just only focused on Dodgers, so we go Nationals.
Yeah. Your people back, RC. We just saw half of a Royals team beat Toronto twice as minus 350. Facts. Yep. Right? That's why I can't touch Toronto. I think I bet Toronto have been successful one time all season, so I don't touch them guys, man. So what is this? What you put in, RC?
This is SBO.
Oh, this just hit. Okay, this just hit his list in general. Okay. You see that 2-1 to the plus 1.5?
Yeah, that's on the run line full game.
Mm-hmm.
If we look at team total, they scored 3 against Anderson. Anderson been dookie lately.
I know.
Damn, how many accounts do these guys have? All right. So we look at that 2, 0, and 3, and these guys are not Gonsolin status.
Not at all. And that's what I was saying earlier, right? I was saying that earlier, like not saying competition, you know.
Yo, look at that. Zero runs in the first 5.
Would you feel comfortable? Would you feel comfortable laying the 1.5 for the first 5? You think the Dodgers score 1.5?
They could score 2.
Yeah, you think they scored 2 in the first 5?
Yeah,
because I think I think we're aligned that the Nationals probably won't score at all.
And
the problem though is that if one run comes in though, Ronald, then we need the Dodgers to have 3 in order for them to cover the first 5. And I've seen that go the opposite way.
let's see.
I looked at this too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't do 3.5 though. I think I did 2.5.
Oh, damn. All right, let's look at 3.
Yeah.
So this STD is opponent starter season to date starter ERA. So we're looking at the opponent's ERA.
You did
so
3.
Gonsolin,
Gosselin ERA is 2.02.
Blocked it there. All right. So we're looking at that, just one run there. Yeah, man. I think that they're getting smacked up. Yeah, Corbin. It's got to be that first 5 run line, right? Regardless of what the.
That's the only thing I could think of. Like as long as we think that how many runs was Espino? How many runs was Espino giving up as an away dog in the first 5?
I think I have it.
Yeah, I think you had it up already.
2.67.
2.67. Okay, so we just needed to be 2-0.
Mm-hmm. And I think Rangers, if I'm not mistaken, they struggle putting run support up at home. So that's one thing to add as well. Yeah, I think. Maybe just lay the juice and grab that first 5 run line.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about on your book at 0.5?
Yeah, I would say I would do it. I mean, if you think about it, I think it's I would say it's a winner.
Oh no, for sure, it's definitely a winner. But -175, I don't know if this. I don't think it's even offered on my book at that. I think it's only offered at. Yeah, I think I got to take it at 1.5, which I don't feel as confident in. But I mean, it probably will happen just because I don't feel confident in it.
All right, let's see. I don't know. What do you guys think, chat? Would you guys lay -180, -175, a half run in the first 5? All right, let's see. All right, let's go through that. All right, so let's go through those games again. All right, so first game we went through was Braves Phillies, right? And I think we were pretty locked in on Braves first 5 run line.
Yeah, I played that. I played that, Ron. As soon as we said it, because I feel like the line gonna move. I feel like that might move before
impossible
game time.
Full game run line. And
then
I like that too. Royals Angels. I haven't placed anything on that, but I was looking towards the money line on the Royals or the team total under on the Angels side. What was your take on that? On the Royals Angels?
Same. I just think that both teams may come out and struggle. And I think I like the under 4 for the first 5. Just backing Greinke in. No Syndergaard in that spot. That both of them actually struggle. Because like you talked about, the Royals, they struggle to score at home. So that could help Syndergaard to have a better game. And keep those guys off. And I feel like I'm more confident in Greinke than I am in Syndergaard. So I like that spot for both of them too. Yeah. I'm gonna look at one more thing, Ronald. That. So I'm looking at. I went back and looked at the Nationals and the Dodgers game, and I see the first 5 total at 4.5. And we were talking about how Gosselin is an under pitcher, and I think at home he's only getting 2.5 run support, right?
Oh yeah, right there, 2.25.
And he's not giving up a lot. So I think that actually may be the better. That could be a potential, because I just don't need it to get to 5. Right there, you see what's that? 3.2, 3.25, 3.3.5.
We look at let's do
So it's
I just wanted to see it. Yeah, it's still pretty close. Yeah, I think I feel like that. I mean, you said under 4.
Under 4.5. No, I definitely wouldn't take a 4.
Oh, 4.5.
Yeah.
That's actually that's pretty solid then. 4.5.
The problem is they come out and rock. They rock Espino, or however you pronounce his name, and and that joint goes away really, really quickly. But I mean, the trends show that the Dodgers don't give guys a lot of run support at home, but they give them enough to win the games.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right.
It is kind of crazy though, Ronald, that the total is set at 8.5, and we only got the Nationals potentially probably scoring 2 runs. So that would, kind of lead you towards picking the full game run line. Yeah, which is crazy because the Dodgers don't cover that, but and it's minus 145.
Yeah. You got minus 145? What did I say?
Minus 145 for the full game run line, 1.5.
Oh yeah, minus 145. Yeah. I mean, that's probably the run line should be the way that we go, right? I mean, so what do I have here? Gonsolin at home, 7-1 on the run line, minus 145. There's the under as well, 2-6. Sorry, 6-2 to the under. Fuck. Maybe we just split that up. Split it up with the under and the run line there.
Yeah. Or do you think we just go back to the drawing board and try to find a better spot in the other 75,000 games we got today?
Yeah, let's just. All right, I'm gonna mark that off. 6-2. Sorry. So full game run line, and then the the under. Okay. So as far as official, I think the only one that we're going with right now is the first 5 run line with the Braves. And we have a lot of.
That's the only one I placed yet so far.
We have a lot of support here on the Royal side, fading the Angels. Also, a lot of support on the Dodgers side and fading the Nationals. In both of those games, also having support on the under in multiple ways. So hopefully that helps you guys. I gotta get ready for the Sports Memo show here coming up at noon. Naked AG. Man, I appreciate the chat, guys. You guys were rocking today. You guys were so active that I couldn't even keep up. So definitely appreciate Chris for helping me out with you guys calling that stuff out. And those are the 3 plays. I'm pretty sure myself and Chris and Finesse as well will probably try to post stuff in our chalkboard community. That's also in a link down in the description below. Let me grab this banner out. Stop screen share. And we'll also have our stuff put out on Twitter. I did post the trends of the day today, and I might need to clean that up because of what Jeffrey mentioned earlier, so people don't get confused. I probably should have done that already. Other than that, anything to promote, Chris, before we take off?
Not at all, Ron. I am dropping another episode of Behind the Curtain with your favorite capper. That's gonna be coming soon. Got a couple episodes that I'm looking to shoot with some big time guests for sure. So be on the lookout for that. But like Ronald said, man, join the chat. Tell a friend, man. Get your brother, uncle, cousin, in here into the chalkboard community where we're posting, free plays all the time. And then I don't know, Ronald. I feel like I low key feel like we should do another show, Ronald. Like it's so much baseball left.
We talked about this. We talked about me and you. And hopefully Finesse can come on, but like having those live capping sessions just like recorded or whatever, or just basically what we've been doing today, I think is just so helpful to be able to do it with other cappers, and even having guests aboard and show, I mean, the comments and the chat like provide information as well, man. This is such a positive community that we have here, very smart and active, and also, when we do this, we often find ourselves in winning positions. In my opinion, the more we do this together and put our minds together, we get more cash as a group collectively, and that's the point of Let's Cap, to be honest. And definitely appreciate everyone in the trajectory of where this show is going. So you guys are making this happen. Definitely Chris and Finesse and other guys who show up on the show are a part of it as well. So appreciate you guys, and Yeah, but this is the end of the show, guys. Hopefully we can do it again. I don't know, Chris. I've been really slacking with having guests on my show, and Chris has been one of the guys that I've been able to rely on. Just be like 30 minutes before the show, hey, can you pop in? So I
We trying to
appreciate you
get
for
some
that.
money, Ronald. Yeah, bro. We
Hey,
just
that's
trying to
what
get
it
some
is.
money.
That's what it is. But yeah, this is the end of the show, guys. Thanks to all who tuned in on YouTube and on Twitter. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button before you bounce. Check the descriptions in the links in the of the descriptions. Links in the descriptions below as well. And as always, I have to end with this. Please remember, whether you fade us or follow us, it's on you to make that call. Good luck on all your action. Till next time. Peace.